Mukashi mukashi aru tokoro ni Oba-san to Oji-san ga sutde imashita. Long time ago, in old age time in Japan, there lived an old man and an old woman up in the mountains, far away from anybody else. That was the way they liked it. They became reasonably rich over the years, selling firewood to the villagers and whatnot. But one day, the old man died, making the old woman a widow. She wanted to give him a good funeral, get a priest to recite a pious sutra for his soul so he can enter Jodo, paradise. Where am I to find a priest up here in the mountains? So she performed the funeral herself and buried him. And the priest, maybe a priest will come by someday. So the days go on, and finally, this young temple apprentice from the village, local village, gets lost up in the mountains, up in the forest. Where am I? Where the deuce am I? I gotta get out of here. And he stumbles across the old woman collecting firewood. Old woman, do you know how to get out of here? Yes, I do. And I will help you. Come, you must be hungry. She takes him home and she serves him food. And she notices his robes. You're not by any chance a priest, are you? Oh, well, I am a young apprentice, yes. Well, my husband recently died, and I've been looking for a priest to say a pious sutra for his soul so he can enter paradise. Perhaps you could do this for my husband before you go back to your village. I show you the way. Ah, of course, old lady, woman, I will help you. He stayed silently thinking to himself, what am I to do? I'm just an apprentice. I don't know the Keigon Sutra, the Hokkei Sutra, or the Hanya Sutra. What am I going to do? I'm going to do something for her. She treated me so well. All right, very well. Very well, I will recite something for your husband. So he takes his drum, and he goes to the altar, and he starts chanting a simplified form of the Nenbutsu. I take refuge in the Buddha of infinite light and life. Just then, he sees a mouse scurrying out of the wall opposite him, out of a hole in the wall. So he chants, Namaida, Namaida. He comes out, Namaida, Namaida. And then the mouse scurries across from one wall to the next and peeps into another hole. He chants, Namaida, Namaida. He peeps in, Namaida, Namaida. And then the mouse comes out and goes, squeak, squeak, squeak. And he goes, Namaida, Namaida. He says something, Namaida, Namaida. And then the mouse hurries and rushes out back into his hole, not to come out again for the session. And he goes down, Namaida, Namaida, Namaida. He goes out, Namaida, Namaida. And with that, he chimes his ringing ball. He finishes his resuscitation for the soul of the old woman's husband. The old woman bows to him and says, thank you, young man. Thank you for giving me such a beautiful sutra for my husband's soul. I will recite it every day. Thank you. Don't mention it, old woman. Anything I can do to help you for your kindness that you have shown me. So the next day, the old woman leads the young man, the young priest apprentice, back to the village. She comes back, and every day she recites that sutra. Namaida, Namaida, he goes up. Namaida, 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 he peeps in. Namaida, 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 he says something. Namaida, Namaida, he goes out. Namaida, Namaida. Every day like this, until finally word spreads in the village about this old woman whose husband passed away. These two young men from the village, rapscallions, They're up to no good, and they think, well, woman must have a good provision of food or something, or some money. Maybe we can get rich or something. She must have something we can steal. Come on, let's go up to the mountains and see what we can take from her when she's sleeping or busy and chanting that ridiculous sutra for her husband. So the two young men go up to the mountains. They get close to her house and they hear her chanting, Nanmaida, Nanmaida, Nanmaida. And they get closer and one of them sets foot into the house. She chants, Nanmaida, Nanmaida. He comes in, Nanmaida, Nanmaida. And the guy gets really scared and he rushes back over to his friend. She's under something. I'm telling you, you gotta get out of here. Don't be ridiculous. Go back in there and keep your head in. See if she really notices. So the guy goes back and he peeps his head into the door and he hears Nanmaida, Nanmaida. He peeps in Nanmaida, Nanmaida. He gets even more scared. He rushes out. I'm telling you, she knows we're here. We gotta get back out of here before it's too late. Don't be ridiculous. We came here to rob this woman blind. That's what we're gonna do, says his friend. That's what we're gonna do. And as soon as he says that, you hear her go, Nanmaida, Nanmaida. He says something, Nanmaida, Nanmaida. This freaks both of them out completely, and they go helter-skelter all the way down the mountain, all the way down to the village, never being seen or heard from again. And they learned their lesson never to rob an old woman's house whose husband had just died. From that day forth, her fervor and her prayer for her husband became all the more. And when she died, she joined her husband in Chodo paradise. Oshimai.